Hello everybody, SlimKirby here. Welcome back to more Let's Play PilotWings 64. Welcome to the extra videos. As you can see, we've already completed the main part of the project. We've gotten gold medals on every single class for every single vehicle. Now we actually are going to go on to the extra games. Just a refresher, how you unlock these games is by getting at least a silver badge on each class. So, getting all silvers on Class A, give you the Cannonball, silvers Class B, the skydiving, and silvers on the pilot class give you the jumble hopper. First, we're going to be doing the cannon, which I'm willing to bet a lot of you guys have actually been looking forward to this. For the Cannonball missions, I usually go with the heavier characters just because they aren't as affected by wind distance as the other characters are. So basically, the whole thing with the Cannonball missions are you select a pilot and aim for the 4 cannon targets, 3 shots per target. Your best score for the 3 attempts will be recorded. Each target you can get a maximum of 25 points. The closer to the center you get to each target, the closer to perfect you'll get. Controls, you just adjust your crosshairs with the control stick. Switch the viewpoint with the R button, camera with the C buttons, and then you use the A button to fire. Anything else I have to go over? I guess we'll look at the hint for no reason. Before firing the cannon, change the view by pressing the R button to make aiming easier. Take wind into consideration for the last 2 targets. So, let us get started. The first target we have is up here on Mount Rushmore. It's right there. You usually don't want to aim for the center of the target because obviously your location and distance will also play a big part in this. So I'm actually going to aim up a little ways, maybe about like right here. And just full power. And that was pretty good. Just a little higher and then I should get a perfect score. Now the scoring for the extra games, as far as badges are concerned, are pretty much the same as the normal missions. 90 is a gold, 80 is a silver, and 70 is a bronze. The golds are actually pretty hard to get in the Cannonball missions because you have to have a lot of good scores on every single target. And I'm going to see if I can hit Mario right here. Probably not. Oh, maybe. I'll get his mustache. He turned into Wario again. I love that. Okay, so let's go to the next target. The next target pretty much plays like the first one does. I think the location is a little bit farther from where the cannon is, if you couldn't tell. I'll aim right here, I guess. That's a pretty good shot, actually. A little higher. But otherwise, that was a pretty good shot. One of the things I like doing is, like, getting a good score on the first 2 shots. And then you can kind of, play around with your last shot and shoot wherever you want. Which, if I can actually do that, I will definitely play around with the cannon a little bit. But yeah, the first cannon test is really not that hard. But the second 2 can be pretty difficult, I'm not going to lie. You'll see why when we actually get there. Okay, target number 3. There's a little bit of wind on this one, just a little bit though. Nothing major, especially since we're the heavyweight characters. I don't know, I guess right here. Again, I have another shot I can use just in case. And wow, that is not high enough. I'm gonna crash right into the rock. Okay, let's definitely aim a little higher. I should about do it. That should be pretty good, actually. Okay, just a little higher and a little to the left. And that should be a perfect. Yep, bullseye. Alright. So now if I want a gold badge, all I have to do is get 15 points on this last one, which shouldn't be that hard to do. I believe the target's in plain sight again. This one's down lower a little bit. But yeah, let's just aim for the middle, adjust for wind a little bit, and then just fire at it. Definitely have to go a little higher on the next shot, though. That might be okay. Remember, as long as I get a 15, I should be okay. And a 22, not bad. Not bad at all. I'll see if I can actually get a perfect, though. Probably not. Nah, I screwed up the power there a little bit, but no, that looks pretty good. Alright, perfect score on level 1. That's the best I'm ever going to do with the cannon, because the next 2 levels are a lot more difficult. Okay, so yeah, perfect score. Hooray for that. Okay, let's move on to level 2. In level 2, things get a lot more difficult. For one, wind plays much larger of an effect in these missions. And there are some where you actually can't get the crosshairs on the target. It's either too low, or the target can actually be out of sight on some of these. So, yeah, they really do increase the difficulty for the cannon missions, I'm not going to lie. Extreme difficulty, and wow, am I actually going to get a perfect? And not quite. Just a little higher, just a little higher, just a little. That should do it right there. Alright, I have a perfect, so I can actually screw around with this shot. Let's just aim at the lighthouse. Let's just, you know, plain and simple, aim at the lighthouse. That probably would have killed you if you actually tried that in real life, because... yeah, that would have killed you, enough said. But this is a video game, so no deaths in this game. Okay, so here's the first somewhat difficult target. As you can see, this one I can't actually reach. I'm pressing up on the control stick, and it's not letting me go down anymore. So you pretty much have to use the power meter to rely on you getting this shot. It can be really, really challenging if you don't know where to aim. That should be a pretty good shot right there. Oh yes, that's actually going to be really good. Okay. Let's go over here a little bit, and that's going to be a little short. The thing is, I mean, you can get a good score, but you're still going to want to try for a perfect score, just in case, you know, you screw up a later mission. Okay, let's try that. That might be perfect. That might be. Oh yeah, perfect, alright. I'm actually doing a lot better on camera than I was off camera. Jeez, I guess I'm focusing a little harder on these, I guess. Okay, this one, as you can see, the wind is actually blowing quite a ways to the north. So this is going to be a little challenging. Let's see, that should do it. Okay, I actually got a pretty good level as far as horizontal distance. Or no, vertical distance. I need to, you know, move over a little bit now. Okay, just a little more. 17's a very good score, though, just for a just-in-case score. And it's not going to be a perfect. That's going to be pretty close to perfect, but not perfect. Which means I have to get a 16 on this next one if I want to actually get a gold badge, and oh man, I do not like this one. As you can see, there is no target to be found. That is because the target is actually over this little hill. So, yeah, you guessed it, you have to pretty much guess where you have to aim right here. I think that's about right. That is completely wrong. Oh wow, this is going to be very, very challenging. Splash. Okay, let's move over a little bit. And... okay, that wasn't bad. That wasn't bad. I'm not gonna lie, that wasn't bad. I don't want to go down too far, though. Come on, come on. Give me what I want. Give me what I want. 13, that's not going to be enough. That's only going to be a silver. I was 3 away from the gold. Okay, what I'm probably going to do here is I'm going to try to cut back this mission. I'm going to try to do this mission again, get a better score. Although I couldn't really do that much better. But yeah, I'll see you at the 4th test for level 2 in just a second. Okay, I'm back to this target test. I actually managed to get perfect scores on the previous 3 targets, so instead of 16, I have to aim for at least 15, which hopefully I can do. I don't see why I shouldn't be able to do that, but with me, you never know. Okay, I think this is about where I was. I don't know for sure, but I'm not going to find out just by standing here, so boom. Okay, that was a pretty good guess, I guess. Okay, so I have to go down a little bit. Can't go down too far, though. And I have to not go as high up on the power meter. Right there. Oh, wow. Yes. Yes! Oh, yes! Alright. That is 2 perfects on the cannon. And, that's too close. That's not going to be very fun. Let's just, I'm trying to find somewhere where I can shoot my guy into something. Oh, a boat. Okay, that works. Hi, sailboat. Okay, there we go. Perfect score for Cannonball level 2. I don't think I've ever done that before. I know I've definitely gotten gold before, but it took me a very long time just to get gold. Here I got perfect on my 2nd attempt. Okay, so let's do the final Cannonball level, Cannonball level 3. This one, if you couldn't tell already, this is obviously going to be the hardest one. I believe in this one there are 2 targets you can't see when you're firing. And then there's just, 2 other difficult ones as well. I mean, after all, the test is called Miracle Cannon, for crying out loud. Okay, take distance and wind into consideration, get the right angle and power, keep trying, and maybe you'll get a perfect score. Maybe. I really doubt that will happen, but I do appreciate the confidence, though, I guess. Okay. This one's a pretty standard one. As you can see, there's no wind, so just gotta have the right aim. This might actually go over, but whatever. Okay, that's pretty good. Just down a little bit. Okay, that should be perfect. Alright, having a good start on this already. Okay, just for my screwed up shot, let's aim for the top of this mountain. Let's see if I can hit the very tip of the mountain. I don't know. Oh well, let's just try it. Now, I'm not going to hit the tip, but that's pretty close. Okay, next we have test number 2, or target number 2. This is another one where you can't actually see the target, but you have to rely on using, a much lower power to actually hit it, because it is definitely down there. Let's see. Okay, now that's way too far. The way I think I'm going to do this is I'm going to at least, attempt to complete the cannon once on my first try, see what score I get, and then, the next thing I'll show is my, more successful attempt. So that's probably what I'll end up doing. That's going to be too short. This is actually a pretty hard target to hit. Especially since there's wind. The wind's kind of throwing me off a little bit. Okay, right there. That's going to be way too short. Damn it. Okay, I actually got a 0. How about that? A 0 is not a very good score.